Hello, Pisces. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the month of November. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit actually showed me 4 different images. The first one was a coin. The second was a cat. Just on a ledge, just purring and wagging, not wagging, but like kind of waving its tail. The third was a guitar. And the fourth one was a spin top in motion. Wow, your cards are just all sorts of coming out. And with those images, I'm going to tell you what those images mean individually. But normally when Spirit shows me back-to-back images, it normally makes a sentence. So I will do them individually and then as the sentence. So individually, what I'm getting is the fact that you may be focused on the smaller things, because we weren't talking dollars. This was like an old school pence, like a coin, right? So to me, that's what it felt like, that you may have been focused on little things. For others, it may be the fact that you need to see the grander picture. In regards to whatever it is you're dealing with, okay? Whatever your situation is. For the cat on a ledge, it felt like you were just waiting, scheming, and not scheming in a bad way. It just felt like you were patiently planning in the mind, but allowing for something to come. It's almost like you were hyper focused, but in a relaxed sense. Now, this could be energies for all that you may be feeling scattered throughout, or this could be individual energies that I'm connecting with. So take it how it resonates, okay? For the guitar, it just felt like you have to go with the rhythm of life. You have to go with the rhythm of your situation. Going with the flow is going to be very beneficial to you. And finding your own rhythm in whatever situation this is. And the spin top just gave me the energy of excitement, of going. All right. Now so I don't know where you are at so you could be at different levels. So you may have already gone through all of the other levels and you may already be at the spin top. You may be at the guitar phase and have already gone through the first 2, but maybe not just yet at the spin top. So take it how it resonates in your energies, okay? Now, as far as the sentence, what I'm getting here is it's time to have a broader view of the situation you're in, yet still allow, hold on. Thank you, Spirit. It's time to no longer focus on the tiny details. It is now time to have the grander idea and take action towards it and start moving to the rhythm, making, they're showing me the I don't know what it's called, the music line, like the lines, I don't know what that's called, but it's showing that you have to make your own melody. It's time for you to take action. Lines are there. It's like they're showing me the guitar strings, but they're making it into the music. And now it's time for you to fill in the notes, to make your own music and make things happen for you. I hope that makes sense. Your card here is the number 5, gnomes, humanity, friendship, hard work, and little visions. That was exactly what I was saying with the coin, right? You may have been focused. You may have been too close to the situation. It's time to take a step back to see everything that's happening, right? We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles, Death, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Cups, Justice, Hangman in reverse. I'm just going to connect with the energies real quick. Very interesting. With this 6 of Pentacles, what I'm actually getting is that I'm seeing that the cup is being poured into the teacup. It's in reverse. You need to start pouring into the dream that you have. In order to make something a reality, you have to do the work here. It's time to start pouring in to that. It can only work if you put the time and effort into it. And look, we have the Justice right here. Do you see the Justice? Scales. We have the Justice. Oh, sorry, it goes in reverse. You have to pour into that dream in order for things to balance out for you. The 10 of Cups, the cups are usually up on the rainbow, which is a dream that can be obtained, but you have to bring it into reality. Here, the 10 of Cups, we're talking about the fish here. Fish is about prosperity, luck, and you're able to make this happen. It's not in your hands yet, but it's floating around you. It is within your reach. It's not here in the rainbow. It is within your reach. But you've got to make this work. You've got to put time and effort into it, whatever this is. I feel like you're overly prepared in whatever situation this is. I feel like you've already obtained, you are a master of whatever it is you were trying to learn. You've got the skills needed. But it's time for you to take the next step in this phase, whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, a job, a friendship, moving. I don't know what this is. Take it into your energies, whatever situation you're in. But it feels like it's time for you to get vulnerable. Really pay attention to whatever weaknesses you have. Pay attention to the things that make you feel that you aren't capable. Expose them, face them, and move forward. Even though you may be afraid of failing, of losing, of being rejected, even if you are afraid of all of that, know that things balance out. Happier times are ahead. Failure will happen, but so will happiness. So will blissful times. It's all about balance. This is all about balance. You have to take the good with the bad. Whatever this situation we're talking about here, the Knight of Cups showed up. So this could be about a love situation, but not necessarily. It could just be about something that is meaningful to you. But I put it back in the deck. So you have to take the good and with the bad in whatever this situation is. Recognize that life is about balance. And it's about taking this risk. Here we have the Justice with the scales, but she also has the sword there. And to me, this reminds me a lot of her holding that Ace of Swords. If you want a victory, you have to take the good with the bad. It's just, that's just life. You can't just hold on to the fear and let that paralyze you. It's time to get a move on. It is time to get a move on in whatever this is. It's time to take action. You already have all the knowledge. You know the truth. You have the wisdom. You've gained the enlightenment. It is now time to move forward with this. 5 is about change. Here we have death, which is about change. Here's another 5. Okay. Two of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. 2 and 4, 6. This could be about a love relationship. Remember, I told you that the Knight of Cups had shown up, but not necessarily here. Maybe for some of you it is, for others it is not. But this could also be about, again, what I said about the Knight of Cups, something that means a lot to you emotionally. And this could also be about the connection between the heart and soul. Again, aligning with recognizing that there's this good and bad. You know, there's going to be good in everything. There's going to be bad in everything. You just have to recognize, how much do you really want it? Do you want whatever this dream is, whatever this is, do you want it enough to go through the tough times? If it is, then it's time for that change. If it isn't, then you're not going to go anywhere, and you're not going to obtain this blissful state. You're going to be stuck in that dream world, that behind the bars, because you're too afraid of moving forward. If that's where you are, I don't know where you are. Only you know the truth of your own situation. You have to let go of the fear. This is what this is saying here. You have to let go of that fear. I have a card here for the Five of Pentacles. A card just went through. 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Look. You may remember I was saying the 5 of Swords is about winning at whatever cost, right? But the 5 of Swords in reverse could be stating that you may be afraid at winning, at obtaining this bliss, because of the fears, because of the possible rejection, because of the possible letdowns that could occur. So you may not be willing to take the risk. I have a card here for the Death card, please. This card. There's that Knight of Cups again. Remember I said you have to be vulnerable enough to recognize the truth. Recognize that there's good and bad. You have to rip off that mask and recognizing, hey, I completely understand that there are risks, but there's also a lot to gain. But ultimately, it's completely up to you. Ultimately, it's completely up to you. And this Knight of Cups reminds me a lot of that cat just sitting on the windowsill, just on the ledge, just kind of sitting there. I don't even know if it was a windowsill. I just know it was a ledge. So I don't know why I said windowsill. Maybe perhaps some of you have a cat. By the way, the cat was black. I don't know if that's important, but Spirit just reminded me, so I have to say it. Some of you are still pondering. Some of you are still in this phase right here, deciding whether you want to take the leap forward. It's completely up to you. It is completely up to you. Give me a card here for the Six of Cups, please. I mean, this is a very straight up energy or straight up reading. Queen of Wands in reverse. Regardless of whether the Queen of Wands is in reverse or not, this card is still about keeping see how this queen is looking down. So is she. This queen recognizes, yes, there's going to be failures, but I really need to focus on the happy times. Recognize the small things that happen that are a part of this venture. However, it's better to focus on the good, the highs, the rainbows, the good things that have happened and are to come. Thank you, Spirit, don't necessarily, yes, definitely pay attention to the things that occur that aren't necessarily good, because that's what allows you to learn and grow from the lessons, but don't dwell on them, okay? Don't dwell on them. We have a card here for the Justice. Ace of Wands. I mean, if this is something that you're truly passionate about, then it is time to go forward with this. A lot of you will move forward and recognize the truth of the situation, that there's going to be highs and lows. And you will decide, yes, I'm going to go through with this. Even if you are vulnerable. This pink reminds me a lot about vulnerability in a very good way, actually. And a card for the Hangman, please. And there's your Ace of Swords. I was about to say here, all too bad it's not the Ace of Swords. And there it is. It's time to move forward. The moment you let go and you move forward, look, the new beginnings come with victory. Once you know the truth, once you recognize the truth and you decide that you want to move forward regardless of, the good and the bad, right? As long as you hold tight to both your truth and recognizing the good and the bad, you're holding both in your hand. Look at these victories. Look at this. Look at this. you win. You win. But you can only win if you start your journey. And this reminds me right here, this reminds me of the spin top, where it's just going, going, going. Look, just ace, ace, go, go, go. And once you, I'm telling you, once you gain that momentum is not going to stop. It may slow down, but it's not going to stop. Unless you choose for it to stop, of course. One second. Card fell out. We have the Nature card. What I'm actually getting here with this Nature card is, for some, okay, Spirit just chimed in. For some of you, your escape is nature. And that could be where you get centered. But here what I'm seeing is an alignment of your chakras, an alignment that is specifically your bottom three chakras. The solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. I feel like once you have your grounding and your base strong, you're going to take flight in whatever this dream is of yours. And that's what allows you to really open your eyes to the potential, potentiality, is that a word? I think it is. Anyways, of what you're trying to accomplish here. And here we are, Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Let me read that again because I felt like I chopped that up. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. These two cards beautifully summed up this reading, specifically the letting go or the recognizing of the good and the bad, recognizing that there's this balance that happens, and the fear of rejection or whatever, and also recognizing that you have everything that you need to get going. You're beyond ready. You just have to allow. You have to get grounded enough in order for you to, I just saw 2333, so I don't know what that number means, but take it how it resonates. Look that up, like Google what that number means. I don't know what it means, but it's time for you to flourish. And the only way for you to flourish, I said it from the beginning, the only way for you to flourish is to take action. Stop thinking small. Start thinking big. Stop the inaction. Start taking action in order for you to flourish. All right, my beautiful Pisces, that is what I have for you for the month of November. Come back and check out what the first half and second half of the month is going to look like. And if you like this content, go ahead and leave a comment and subscribe. And until we meet again, bye.